Hey y'all. First of all, I want to say thank you for everyone who said a prayer for me and all the well wishes that I got when I was going through COVID back in December. I have fully recovered from COVID, but I did have a surgery like 5 or 6 days ago that I'm recovering from. But I feel pretty good, no problems. But I'm making this upload in response to QST's last video. Her last couple videos have reminded me of events that have happened in my life, and it just, takes me to that place. So thank you for that, QST. I would have texted you, but this is just too long to be texting. So what I wanted to say was the pageant girl in your video. It reminded me when she lost her mentor, friend, recruiter, or whatever you want to call, and she didn't know it, and it made her sad to think of it because she didn't have time to grieve when it was happening because she didn't find out for months later. So my best friend from third grade all through high school, we had the same birthday, we went to the same schools, but shortly after high school we lost contact, but not for long because maybe let me see, maybe 2, 3 years later, we were both pregnant at the same time, and like we reconnected then. So, but after, getting into the groove of raising kids and stuff, we lost contact again. And I saw her again maybe 4 or 5 years later. We hugged, talked, and it was a happy time or whatever. But we lost contact again after that. And so this time it had been like maybe 10 years. And so I started looking for her. I said, I'm going to find her. And when I find her this time, I'm not going to lose contact with her anymore because she's such a good person. Like, I mean, she's just everything. And I said, when I talk to her, I'm going to tell her she's always been like a sister to me. She's always treated me just like family. And it's a shame that you lose contact with somebody who's that important in your life. So I had been looking for her for 5 years and could not find her. I mean, I was doing everything: people searches, social media, Google, everything I could think of. I was trying to find her. So finally, I got in touch with this girl who were friends with both of us, and I asked her. I was like, "Have you heard from Lynn lately? I've been looking for her for like 5 years," and she was like, "Lynn died 5 years ago." And I was, oh my God. At that time I had to grieve 5 years after her death because I had no idea that she was gone. Nobody told me. Like all the people we went to school with, nobody told me that she passed. And I was friends on social media with all of them, and nobody told me that she passed. So when I found out, I cried like I mean, like she had just died because, I didn't get to grieve at the time. And I grieved and cried for months. So that particular part of the story took me back there. But it was a really touching story, QST. And I mean, my hat goes off for you for being positive all the time, not being in none of the mess. And, you know, your girl appreciate the content you put out. So that's all I wanted to say, y'all. And I hope everybody's doing okay. I'm doing fine. Um, better than I have been. So continue to pray for me as I continue to pray for you.